Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to the show with host the most, Mr. M, and welcome to this episode of the collection series. You guys know I love showing my collections of a lot of stuff, of my Cuphead stuff, Poppy's Playtime. I collect a bunch of random stuff. So, in today's episode, as you can already basically see in front of me, today we're going to be going over my Coca-Cola collection. I have a lot of crap for Coca-Cola. I collect a lot of random stuff for it, and I just personally love Coca-Cola. Funny enough, it's not even actually my favorite soda. So why do you collect it? Because I like the font. The font of Coca-Cola kind of just speaks out to me. It's very slick, very smooth. And if you all know, I quite like red and white. It's one of my favorite palettes for just anything. As you can tell, I have a lot of red and white stuff almost everywhere. And I also did a poll up on the channel to ask you guys, what do you want to see in a collection video? I did like another Cuphead, I did Poppy's Playtime, I did my video game collection, and Coca-Cola. A lot of you want to see the Coca-Cola. I did a brief summary of what I have in this collection. Not too much. It was in the my apartment update, or my apartment tour when I first moved into my beautiful apartment. And I quickly glanced over a lot of it because, well, there's a lot, and so I just showed like this, well, there's that, and there's it, and up into the next room, and so that's basically what happened. And so today, I'm going to show you basically a glance of my entire Coca-Cola collection in the office. If you guys don't know, in my apartment, there's two rooms in my apartment. One's a bedroom, one's an office, because when I first moved in here, I saw this open room. Bear in mind, I didn't have all my crap in here. I had a very large room, a lot of opportunity. So what I did was basically turned it into my office. This is where a lot of the video ideas and stuff go down, and where a lot of the video games go. And so I turned it into my office. And one of the main things that I decorated this office with is Coca-Cola stuff, as you can already see. So we're going to just go over not everything, or we will be here for an hour. Hold on. Maddie, what are you eating? What are you eating? Go away. Sorry, Maddie was eating something. I'm probably going to cut that out, but if not, Maddie. So, I'm not going to show almost everything because I don't keep all the Coca-Cola stuff together. Some things are placed almost everywhere. Like, for instance, if we kind of go over here, I'll quickly just show off a few Coke things on my table. Like, I have this bottle over here. Probably my oldest bottle I have in the Coke. It is from, you can see it. No, because this sucker doesn't want to zoom. How about just on the curtain? There you go. 1923. My oldest Coke bottle, and I quite love this bottle. I got it from work, and I love it because it's very old, very vintage. Love it. And of course, my Dr. Pepper socks. I have a Coca-Cola coaster, and yeah, I think that's the only Coke things I have over here on my table. Is that a lie? I don't know. No, I think that's it. So, yeah, there's a bunch of Coke stuff kind of everywhere. And so, the biggest things and the smallest things I kind of keep on the collection here. Like, for instance, like, if we won't show everything, but like right here, I have a Coca-Cola shirt covering my TV because I have a little box TV here, and I use it to cover up the screen so it doesn't get dirty. So, I'm just going to show you the collection here, and then I'll show you my cup collection I have in the kitchen, because there's a bunch of stuff in there. So, we're just going to start off with this section right here. I personally, this might be my favorite cubby of Coke, because it very looks like I could display this at a flea market, and just, like, go for it. And I actually based this one shelf area, I based it off of one of the shelves I saw at one of my favorite, like, thrift stores, and they have a bunch of Coca-Cola stuff that I want, but I don't need. So I just based it off one of the cubbies I saw. And so we got a lot of stuff here. My recent Christmas gift I got from my mom. I love it. It's this giant like over the years Coca-Cola glass. So we have like original like a tall glass, and then we have the standard like that cup, and then we have a standard can cup, and some coasters and some commemorable crackers. I just dropped a Coke item. Hold on. Yeah. I don't even know why I keep this up. Funny enough, this is from my socks. I have Coca-Cola socks, and this was the wrap or the packaging. And then when you open it, it's a Coke bottle with this. Cute. And so it just sits here. But there's a lot of stuff to go over, so this might take a good chunk of time, so I'll go quick. I got my Coca-Cola Snowman. I got some brand new Coca-Cola knives, just butter knives. And again, I'm displaying a lot of Coke. But bear in mind, I don't just have Coke. I have 7-Up, I have Pepsi, I have Dr. Pepper. And the thing is, my go-to for collecting is Coca-Cola, but my go-to favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. So you'll see a little quadrant of it because I went to the Dr. Pepper Museum, if you all know. I did a video on that. So I'll just show off a few of like the little knickknacks I have. Some pretty cool items I got. And I'll actually point out some stuff. Some of these items, if I'm correct, came from my trip to Texas for my birthday. I believe that's from the trip. Something's telling me it's from the trip. And so is this bottle of Squirt. It's a brand new bottle of Squirt, and it tastes good. But I just kept the bottle because it's unique. And so, yeah, a few other things too. Oh, so is this clip. This clip was from Texas. It originally was in a packaging, but the packaging got destroyed when I brought it back, so I kept the clip just out and about. And of course, this beautiful little Coca-Cola bottle opener. You'll see a lot of these cups. I have a lot of these freaking cups because I have a problem. And I love this. This is one of my favorite finds. Is a Coca-Cola tie. You should have seen it before I got it. It was so fuzzy. Like, and I have one of those fuzzy removers. Oh, and it looks so much better. You can like literally see the detail of like Coca-Cola. If my camera wanted to focus. Well, you can't focus, so whatever. And so yeah. Oh, and some. I recently just got these two. This little polar bear, Coca-Cola. Well, I think it's a pencil stopper, and this Coca-Cola wallpaper. It goes basically on the trim of the wall. It would have a border, and then it would just strip all the way around of a wall. And so I got that from helping my sister move into her apartment because they were cleaning up the house and they found a few Coke stuff and they gave it to me because I love Coke. So, boo, yeah. I'm going to test something here. Probably going to be a stupid idea. Oh my god, it works. Okay. So you're on a string right now. And right now we're looking at the bottom. This cubby, I won't say is complete because this cubby I just recently renovated because it was holding a bunch of this kind of stuff, if you can see. Right here. A bunch of this stuff was being held under there on this cubby. And I also kind of, we won't go too much into it, I actually renovated this shelf. And so I could put more stuff on it. So, not too many things. I got some very vintage bottles. And I got two beautiful Diet Pepsi and Pepsi bottles. Pretty good finds. Beautiful Coca-Cola Frisbee and a shirt, of course, to display the beautiful hoard. There we go. Look at all that. Beautiful cast. A few cups from the kitchen, actually. These cups in the back. These, and this Christmas Pepsi. I think it's Pepsi. And the is a Diet Pepsi glass. And then I believe that's a Coca-Cola cup, too. Right there. But then this piece right here, if I can turn the camera so slightly. I think I can't even see it on the camera, but it's there. This piece right here is a beautiful 7-Up Coke make fun of glass. It's very rare. These glasses were made to make fun of Coke's very unique, like very hourglass shaped glasses. And so one of the fonts on it is like, "We're not Coke." And so a non-Coke, I think it's called. And so I love it. It's a beautiful piece. And of course I got like 2 Coca-Cola shirts, and I have. Go away, Matty. Go away, Matty. And so I have some other beautiful Coca-Cola glasses, and I love this. My sister got it for me for Christmas. Is this very long Coca-Cola glass she got from a thrift store, and underneath you see that little thin piece. Underneath the glasses is a Coca-Cola puzzle. I have the box. I'll show it later in the footage. So there's that cubby, and over here, actually, you're probably not even. There we go. Over here we got I should hold the camera for this one. Okay, welcome. You're back in my hand. So in this, this is probably my favorite shelf. There's a few like intricate pieces, but my favorite thing to collect is signs for Coca-Cola. I love signs. I love things you can display on the walls. And so I have one sign that hasn't gone up yet because I just have not found a good place for it yet. In all honesty, might go here and take down my Cedar Point flag. I really don't want to because I love like carnivals and all that. And so, oh my god. You know what's hilarious? I'm sweating. I thought I'm sweating, but I think I am kind of sweating because as I was recording this, a drop from my forehead just hit my nose. Oh, I'm leaking. Ah. Yeah, I just took a shower and it's a very hot day today, so I'm melting. I'm a snowman. So, back into this. I have this beautiful sign here I got from a from the same thrift store I go to. Actually, no. I'm wrong. This sign is from the thrift store I went to that I got my beautiful giant cedar chest. I love this big thing. Her name's Susie. Susie the giant chest because she is very mean mama. And I did not get it from that store. I got that from my trip back to Indiana to Crazy Jake's. I totally forgot about that because I'm like, wait, I don't think I did. But no. Oh, and this sign is so beautiful. It cleaned up so good because it was very dirty, very smooth now. I cleaned it off. And it's an original, if I can find the date here, 19 something. I believe it's 1960, 70. In that period, I could be wrong. But yeah, hooray for that because that's pretty dang cool. And of course, I have some ornaments for my sister. I have a Coke, a mac and cheese cup, and Spam. Woo! But back to the place I got Susie from. I got this sign, this beautiful Soul Here Coca-Cola Ice Cold arrow sign. I saw it because we were there one day with my friend. I sadly did not have a bunch of funding to get some things, but we did a trade, and he was just like, if you do this, I'll get you the sign. And so, sign. But I did get these beautiful, I don't think I can pull them out, sadly. This actually might need to get, it's already falling. There we go. Oh god, that's moving. Well, actually, while I have it, and my sister got me this beautiful Coca-Cola classic coloring book. I might color in one day, but you know me, I collect stuff, so maybe not get colored in. But it was a very considerate gift. While I'm holding the camera, I'm going to try and prop it. That didn't go as planned. There we go. Oh god. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I put the book behind this. We'll go actually to it before we go back to that thing. God, this video is going to be long. This giant 1 gallon glass, it is glass, used to contain syrup for fountain drink Coca-Cola machines. You'd take the cap off, pour the syrup into the fountain water, and it would turn into Coca-Cola. Funny enough, when I first bought this, this was not this beautiful clear see-throughness, which you can see now. It's just beautiful and clean, like it's just brand new. It was not when I first bought it. When I bought this, funny enough, this gallon, this sign, and these promotional Coke pictures from magazines, I got them from the same place. When I first got this, I got this on the same day I got Susie, the trunk, and that thing was disgusting. It still had original Coca-Cola syrup in it. I wish I kept it, and honestly, I wish I just poured that into a little Coke bottle, because I have a few of those little Coke bottles here and there, which I actually will point out. I have Coca-Cola salt and pepper shakers. I have one, two. I have 2 sets of Coca-Cola pepper shakers and 1 singular shaker in the kitchen that I don't frequently use. It's in the kitchen because I only have 1, sadly. And so, with that, it was just disgusting. So this took a night to clean, but look at it. It's so beautiful, and the original paper is still on there. So yeah, these were promotional paper or magazine covers for People's Magazine from way back in the day for Coca-Cola. I got from the same place. Sitting on a Betty Boop Coca-Cola Christmas sweater. Again, I collect anything Coca-Cola. If it's branding with other brands, I think it's even cooler because Betty Boop Coca-Cola kind of rocks 2 worlds. And so then I have my Coca-Cola napkin display, or let's try it again. Napkin holder with Lily's paw print in her collar and her bone, because she's the prize of the collection, and we will represent her in any way we can because hashtag Lily's a good girl. We do miss her, and we love her. Shut up, Maddie! Why? And so, yeah, we have a few Coca-Cola Christmas glasses I got from work, and 2 Coca-Cola tins. Funny enough, this tin I found on the side of the road, and was very happy. In a Coca-Cola placemat, or metal one. And I have 8 of these Coca-Cola tins in the other room, so don't worry. There's more of these in the other room. And the things I won't show, I have 3 pairs of Coca-Cola socks, 1 pair, or actually 2 pairs of Dr. Pepper socks, and I think, yeah, those are the only Sody shirts I have. Sody socks I have. So yeah. And this mini Coca-Cola fridge that has Coke bottles and a Coke bear inside. So yay. And so now we're going to go down to the bottom. Hold on tight. Hold on, I gotta flip the. Okay, now you're going down. Stop shaking. Okay, now you're down below. In this cabinet, I have a vintage Coca-Cola glass from my sister. I love it. And a vintage Coca-Cola beanie from a very good close friend. She gave it to me on my birthday. Love it. With a Coca-Cola belt with a Coca-Cola rhino and a Coca-Cola pin. There's something in there, and I can't remember what's over there in the corner. What is that? What is that? Oh! There's some Coca-Cola bottles. You know, I just realized what. You know what? I'm gonna sit down for this one. No, I'm getting tired. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm on the floor now. We got a vintage Coca-Cola bottle. This very clear one. Quite love this one. Very old school. Very much so, because it's just Coke with the patent. If I can find a date on here. I don't think she'll have a date. And I don't think so. I will say probably late 70s, maybe 80s. Then this vintage Pepsi with a Coca-Cola tin in the back. And this beautiful this tin flower pot for Coca-Cola, which I love. And the 2 other placemats for this in the back. And some plushies, some Coca-Cola plushies. We have a polar bear, reindeer. And I must say, I quite like this belt. Also, sorry for the dustiness. Oh, dusty now. Oh, God, dust. Love this belt. Love it. I love in my collection, I collect unique pieces. That's the goal, to collect unique pieces. And so that's what I tried to do. And so, down here we got a dinner tray, Coca-Cola Christmas tray. And actually, we'll move this. This is the puzzle that's right here. If we can lift this, yeah, you can see a little bit of it. That's the puzzle right there. And a brand new unopened Coca-Cola 1,000 piece puzzle. Oh, dusty. And of course, best pop Coca-Cola shirt. Thought I would represent. And a little little carrying tin Coca-Cola thing that I got from my father when I went on a trip to on my birthday trip to Texas. And this gift for my sister too. When I got the macaroni and spam on the same day, I got this like train car Coca-Cola tin. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Very happy. Hooray. You know what? While we're on the floor, and so I don't have to get up again in a little bit, we're gonna scoot over here. So wee. Rick. Okay. Please, when you see this, cut this out. Thank you. Alright. Now we're on to this side of the shelf. We're going to go from down up. Because then once we go up, I'll just stand back up and then show the rest. So down here, I love this. Probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection that I almost use all the time. Is my Coca-Cola duffel bag. This was one of my favorite things off of eBay. Half of my collection came off eBay. And I love this and cherish this duffel bag because I use it a lot when traveling. It is from the 50s. I love it. And it's just one of a kind, and the leather that it was used, pretty still good. It's pretty malleable still. And I love using this all the time. It's full of stuffing right now because it's very deformed when nothing's in it. And so I quite love this. I believe this duffel bag was like, I don't know, I want to say 55 bucks. And so very worth it. Sorry, there was a rubber band I noticed over here. And so yeah, so on to the next little cubby shelf, we have either that was $55 or this was $55. I want to say this was $55. So this was, I think, $70 or $60. I'm going to say that. And so I have this vintage Coca-Cola box or crate that the Coca-Cola would come in. In honesty, if I can collect enough Coca-Cola bottles, I'll 100% fill this sucker up. But far from that. And so, for now, it's holding the clothing of Coca-Cola stuff. I have a bunch of clothing all around my apartment, like one right there, one in that cup, a few over there. And so, I just kind of, originally this was going to be the Coke holding shelf. But then, yeah, so like, see, here, right here, enjoy some Coke. And so, I'll probably show it in the living room. I have a vintage 60s Coca-Cola shirt that I have hanging because it's my very oldest shirt, and I thought I would display it beautifully. I got some Coca-Cola jeans that I didn't know existed. It's beautiful. I love these jeans. I can't wear them, but they have this beautiful, this beautiful tag right here. If I can pull it out too much without ruining everything. It has, yep, you can see it, but you can't. Beautiful Coca-Cola button on there. And then this sweater. And I have these unique Coca-Cola jump ropes I got from Texas on my trip. And the story about these, again, I collect anything random in Coca-Cola. You never know what they're going to make. So I collect random pieces. And so when I went to the place that I got these from, funny enough, I do also have a Coca-Cola book, the history of Coca-Cola, behind me at my desk. And got it there too. The guy said, he's like, oh, you're not from around here, are you? I was like, no. He's like, yeah, only unique guys buy jump ropes for Coke. I was like, yeah, I collect a bunch of random stuff. And he's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. I saw these and I was like, yep, those fit perfectly into the collection. He's like, oh, okay. And so, of course, I grabbed them. And then I have this Coca-Cola cup. Sadly, it's broken. I'm sad. I really wanted this cup to be in top-notch condition. But it sadly did not make the trip back from Texas. I have, oh God, I didn't even know I had two. I have two of these beautiful Coca-Cola fabric material. Love it, and probably will use it in the future. But I love it too much, and I think I actually have some Coca-Cola pajama pants at the bottom of this too. So that's lovely. I have a Coca-Cola bank back here, can bank. Morning! Hello. Say hello to the beautiful people. And this unique piece I got for Christmas last year. I got this beautiful Yahtzee. I'll call it Yahtzee, but it's a shake it up game for Coca-Cola. I believe it's basically Yahtzee. Got some Coca-Cola dice. It's notebooks, and you put the dice in that, you shake it, and you try to get to much points as you can. And so that's basically the game, and it's the last one that was at the store that my friends bought from. Why are you licking my foot? You're the star. Moi! Moi? Moi? Yeah, I don't eat stuff. What are you eating? Just eating stuff off the carpet. Get out of here. Alright, now you're gonna sit here while I get up, because I'm like an old man trying to get up off this floor. Being 6'3" hurts trying to get up. And so we're done with that cubby. Now we're moving on to this section. This is my favorite wall. It has all my Coke stuff. Won't count this as Coke, but in Fallout, they have these, what they call Nuka-Cola, basically Coca-Cola for Fallout. I have this cool little Nuka Cherry rocket ship bottle. It's plastic. It's a water bottle, I believe. I got it from a thrift store. And it's a unique piece because I like Fallout. And it's kind of close to Coca-Cola. And it also kind of fits because it's red. And I also prefer cherry Coca-Cola. There you go. And so, actually, no, I think it's Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi is my go-to for Pepsi. Coca-Cola, yeah, I'd rather do Diet Coke. So, okay, off topic. It doesn't display too much of Coke here, but I have my beautiful, with the shirt covering, my beautiful Coca-Cola vending machine. Oh, I think you can see me. Oh, hold on, there's a smudge on the lens. Hold on. Okay. Actually, we're going to cut this part real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had the memory card was getting full, and I need to swap it out. So we're on a new card, new battery. Let's hit it. So, back to this, my beautiful Coca-Cola vending machine. I can't quite open it too much, but you pull in the handle, the door opens, you fill it with Coke, or whatever soda. I personally put Dr. Pepper in my Coca-Cola machine. Push the button. As you can see the flaps that holds the Coke. Then when released, it will fall back, hit the ground, and then come out here, ice cold. It has its this is a mini fridge. Technically, it can get cold. I don't do it because I don't care if my drinks are cold. I'll just keep it in the fridge and then go grab one. But I keep my cold drinks in the fridge. This actually keeps the cold drinks cold. But here's the plug for it. But also, hello Batman, hello Robin, keeping the city safe. Thank you. I have over here my wonderful little Coca-Cola. Here, can I move it? There we go. My Coca-Cola little carrying box I got from somewhere. I want to say from my trip to Texas. I'll say. Also, you can see a little poster of Jackass in here. Beautiful. But I actually keep all my Coca-Cola bottles in here. I actually kept a few Coca-Cola bottles. They're not old. Well, this one is actually from 1994, from I think the Olympics or some national event. And so there you go. I keep them in here. If I had two more, I'd fill it up. But I didn't, sadly. Sure. With that, I have these brand new Coca-Cola kitchen towels. I want to say. Yeah, are they? Hold on. Spring child. 1970s. Yeah, I'll say these Coca-Cola display towels. Sister got them for me as a gift for when I came to visit her. So these were my birthday gifts. Part of the birthday gifts because I had a few. So she actually bought me two, but they were on clearance, so it's okay. So now we're moving on to this part of the shelf. I quite like this little section. We'll just get out of the way. Yes, there's sonic screwdriver in this cup because this cup was my sonic screwdriver holder, and so this would always hold my sonic screwdrivers. But it is a Coca-Cola cup. So we have a few Coca-Cola cups here. We have 7-Up Spot, brand new. Some Dr. Pepper cups from the Waco, Texas Dr. Pepper Museum. Love it. And this brand new, I don't know if I can pull her out without doing something. Not too old. Hold on. I want to say 22. Yeah, this is from 2022. Coca-Cola Dream World Dream Flavor Coke. Anytime there's a new flavor, I try and grab it, but I kind of stopped after this one because this one tastes like crap. There's still a little carbonation in here, but other than that, it just sits in the collection. I have my big, beautiful Coca-Cola tin that I got from work a long time ago, and it's full to the brim of vintage Coca-Cola tees, sweatshirts, and I think that's it. Shirts and sweatshirts. And sweaters. There we go. Then my Santa Coca-Cola tin that holds playing cards. One of the decks of playing cards is over here because dog got a hold of the box and destroyed it. So there's a full box, brand new in there, but the open box is over here. And so, yeah, and a little side note. I have a, we'll just look over here real quick. Actually, no, hold on. We won't go over there yet. I have my vintage Coca-Cola puzzle back here. I have the puzzle to it. It's over here. We'll look at it in a minute. I have some stuffed animals. I have a Coca-Cola polar bear. I have a Pepsi monkey, Coca-Cola elephant, and then a Coca-Cola truck. And, of course, a Coca-Cola glass with a Coca-Cola shirt. And moving on to my little Dr. Pepper tribute. If we can kind of get the hat folded up here a little bit. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. I have my Dr. Pepper bucket hat from the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco. I have a brand new bottle of Dr. Pepper from the Dr. Pepper Museum as well. I have these two bottles right here. These are two vintage bottles. I got this very old school Dr. Pepper bottle from, I believe, the 70s. It's a very small little baby bottle. My sister's boyfriend found it in a river, and he knows I like Dr. Pepper, and so he dug it. He gave it to me when he came to visit Pennsylvania, and I quite love this bottle. It's one of my favorites in the collection. Oh, and also from Waco, Texas, I bought this beautiful giant freaking 32 fluid ounce 1 quart giant bottle of Dr. Pepper. I saw that on a shelf and I could not resist. Love it. And so with Dr. Pepper, I have this beautiful Dr. Pepper bottle. Good for life. And on the back you have the patent like 1024 6.5 fluid ounce. Got this from the place I got that sign from, and so grand with my beautiful Dr. Pepper mini fridge. I believe I was gifted by someone, and I think there's something in here. Hold on. There's a Dr. Pepper. Is that cream soda? Strawberry? Yeah, strawberry Dr. Pepper cream soda will never be drank because it's disgusting. Sister gave it to me, and I just threw it in that fridge and. That's where it will stay. You know what I just realized? I also missed this. I don't know how. It's just hidden. My giant Coca-Cola pitcher from Pizza Hut. They would use them to serve Cokes, anything of soda. And so I have one because someone was throwing it away and I grabbed it. And so now it's mine. It's not brand new. It has the handle and there's no chips, nothing. It's perfect. And so it's my flower vase. So yeah, moving right along, we're going to go over here. Hello, Peppy. Hello, all of you. Now we're now going to this section over here. Is the wall of crap. This video's going to be long. I'll zoom in for this one so I don't have to get too close. There we go. I have this beautiful Coca-Cola die-cast, like, car. Absolutely beautiful. From the model is a 1957 DeSoto Fireflight. Beautiful car. My friend, story time. My friend popped over. My friend who lives in the apartment next to mine. This apartment complex. Mine, another one, and one across from me. He lives over there. He stopped by one day after he got home from work. He stopped by Walmart and he saw this on sale. And he bought it and he knocked on my door and I was like, hey, how's it going? He was like, hey, are you busy? I was like, no, what's up? He was like, I have something for you. Here you go. And so he handed that to me. I was like, oh, thank you. He's like, yeah, I saw it. I thought of you and I thought you'd like it. I was like, well, thank you. And so that's a very special gift to me. And so it's nailed on my wall. Well, it's hanging on the nail. So special gift. And my beautiful Dr. Pepper, I'm a pepper trucker, I would say trucker cap, because it has that back end to it. And so, love it. Love wearing that hat. I rarely wear it because I don't want my sweaty head to ruin the hat. Then, over here, we have the Coke shelf. We'll go up from down. So we'll go over here. We have this beautiful Coca-Cola button sign I got from Hobby Lobby, one of my favorite freaking stores on the planet. This was like almost a $30 sign, if I'm correct. And so that was fun purchasing. And I got that sign, and I got that sign too from the same place. And actually, funny enough, I think I got that sign too from the same place, but a different year. And so, love it. And so going down, have this little shelf right here of Coke stuff, except for Squirtle. Don't mind him. He's fishing. So I got my Coca-Cola phone, which does work. It plugs in and lights up, and it works. My Funko Coca-Cola bottle cap plushie. Still need to get the can version of him, though. I have a Coca-Cola I got from a Mexican shop in Texas. Pretty good. Coke was delicious. Little Coca-Cola tin. Oh, my battery's dying. No! Alrighty. Sorry about that random cut. The battery I thought that I plugged in was good to go. Was not. The battery was dead. So, I had to wait a little bit, get the battery charged, and now we're going to hurry up and complete this freaking collection. I don't remember where we left off. We were up here, I remember. I don't remember what I was talking about. But I'm going to just say I was probably on this cup. So I have two of these cups. This Coca-Cola cup right here and the second one down here. There's two different, they're the same cup, they're just, this one's turned around. And so, yeah, I have, if I ever think of alcohol, I will use my mini Coca-Cola shot glass. And then my beautiful Hot Wheels Coca-Cola car got smashed because it was, I don't know, someone owned it and I found it. My freaking thing would stop focusing on other things. Anyway, onto the second shelf, we have two squirt bottles that were they're pepper and salt shakers from they're vintage, and so that's why I have them. I have these because I got these with the Coca-Cola pepper salt shakers over there. Speaking of those, I have these fridge ones in the back here. I have this exact thing in the kitchen, but there's only one of them, and so yeah, two stuffies. Got a bear and I got a Coca-Cola can. This is very old. Found this at work with a Coca-Cola bottle opener. And the smallest thing I have in my Coca-Cola collection is these Barbie Coca-Cola cans. Let's see if I can get one in zoom here. And you can see it for a little. Well, you saw it for a little bit. But it's these small cans that I have. They were all standing, but they fell over. I bumped the shelf and they all fell down. And then I have this kind of bigger can right here. And then this Pepsi, like, Subway card. Oh god, I knocked them all. Dang it. Last time I did this, all the cans rolled by the bear and I couldn't, like... Yeah, it's happening again. Okay, hold on. Anyway, whatever. Got this, and then this Subway zip Pepsi card found in a trash bag. Then I have this Pepsi, Coca-Cola Tic Tac. I never tried them. My sister found them at a Rite Aid, and she knows I like Coca-Cola. She was like, if you want to eat them, you can, or if you want, you can do whatever. If I saw them, I grabbed them for you. I was like, thank you. So then moving down to this section of the shelf, not too much. I got a tin. I got my beautiful Dr. Pepper socks from the Dr. Pepper Museum hanging. I wore them probably once or twice. Then I hung them up because the more I wear them, the more crappy they're going to look. And so, yeah, might as well just add them to the collection because I have other pair of Coca-Cola socks, or Dr. Pepper socks. I'm wearing them right now, actually. Coca-Cola Bear. It's very vintage. I really like this. I got this from Goodwill once. And sadly it's chipped. But it's this beautiful Coca-Cola, like, iron, like, this metal, aluminum, or, yeah, probably just this casted Coca-Cola bottle opener. I love it because it's the shape of a bottle. And I love it very much so. And then my playing cards, of course, I showed her. And my favorite Coca-Cola that ever came out for like a limited time was this. Was Starlight. Starlight was my favorite Coca-Cola concoction they ever came out with. So I bought, well, originally I accidentally bought this. It was a diet version of the Starlight. And then I got an actual one. And so there's that. So I have two different versions of them. That is my favorite Coca-Cola concoction they ever came out with for a limited time only. I wish they could bring it back because it was so good. It's like if you combined it like Coca-Cola and cotton candy and a bit of bubble gum. It just is very sweet. If you're not a sweet person, I don't recommend it. But other than that, it's so freaking good. Like, it'll rot your teeth out, yes. But it's so, like, on the verge of too sweet, but then it's perfectly sweet. I'm not a sweet guy. I love bitter things. But this, I just love. And so, one day, if I'm ever down, I will crack that sucker open. And I don't care how crappy it tastes. I will drink it. I believe it's from 2022. 2022, I want to say. Or 2021. It's either those years. I can't remember. Something's telling me 2022. I probably want to say that year. So there's that, and now we're going to put you on the string now. Down you go. You are in the Dr. Pepper section of the shelf. I have a beautiful Dr. Pepper lunchbox that has 2 or 3 Dr. Pepper shirts in it. My beautiful Dr. Pepper, hold on. My Dr. Pepper Christmas ornament that will be hung up this year once I get the Christmas tree out. My Dr. Pepper patch for a jacket. A sticker. Another, maybe a button. A pin. And then a penny, like those pennies you can get from like places that like, oh, give us a penny and like quarter, and then we'll press out like a flat penny or something. And so I got one. It's of the museum, and I love it. So this is just dedicated to all my beautiful Dr. Pepper items that I love so much and care so much for. I quite like that Dr. Pepper lunchbox. Love it. Very good find. And so yeah, not too much, but probably my favorite shelf, other than all the other cool shelves. My favorite because it's Dr. Pepper. And so coming down to the very bottom, not too much because I don't put much on this shelf. I have some Coca. I have some Pepsi Cola like bubble keeper. You press on that rubber part of the logo, and it keeps the fizz in your bottle, and then refizzes it. And then I got this Coca-Cola ornament over here with some Pepsi Cola playing cards. And then I like this. I got this for Christmas one year. I actually got it with these cups right here. That one, the one with the sonic screwdrivers in it. I got it one year for Christmas, and it's a 2-in-1 Coca-Cola like collection for these 2 Coca-Cola Christmas mugs, and then there's like wafer cookies inside. Very old. I want to say probably in the early 2000s it came out of, or maybe 1990. So, not too old, but in the ballpark because I love Coca-Cola. It was a very nice gift. I think it was either from my sister or my mom. I probably want to say sister. Something's telling me that. But now moving on to the display area. We're coming to the end of my collection. Not too much, because then I'm going to show you all the cups I have. Because, of course, Coca-Cola comes with cups. So, bypassing my Funko collection here with all my beauties. And my favorite thing in my collection is my freaking whoopee cushion pencil case. Love it. Oh, you know what? And a vintage Coca-Cola bottle for my Rose. So yeah. So, coming here, I got this from Big Lots. This delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola, like, picture frame thing. Holding all my little Minecraft figures, of course. And it's actually funny enough, back on the smallest things, my Hot Wheels. Oh, I spilled on the camera. My Hot Wheels Pepsi van and Diet Pepsi car or truck. I'll say pickup. Pretty cool. And these two are very in rough conditions, but still cool to display them. So, coming up to here, two of the coasters that I had over here on that little shelf. We have those hanging up, and right here, I love this photo. I quite like it. I got it from downstairs. I live above a convenience store that has knickknacks on a shelf that they sell. This was in a box that was in there. It's a little crooked. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I say that's much better. It's this beautiful barn that says, reveals, has a giant Coca-Cola logo on it. And if you ask what started the whole obsession with Coca-Cola, I'm going to be frank with you and honest. This is the first piece of my Coca-Cola collection. This is what started it all. Was this barn, this beautiful picture of a Coca-Cola barn. And I love it. I love this picture so much. It's what started it all. And personally, it's one of my favorite pieces because it's the simple things in life. And so this was very simple when I found it, something I like, and I was very happy. And so I grabbed it, and it's been with me ever since. I want to say I got this, oh God, probably, if I had to say when, I'd probably say 2019 or 2018 or 2020. It's between 2018 or 2020. That's when I want to say when I got it. It's from the 90s because this photo was printed in the 90s. So it's she not too old, but she's in the ballpark of being old and lovely. So coming over to the last of the Coke in the office, I have that puzzle box over here. If you can see it right there, this is the giant, I think 1,500 puzzle that I put together and then I framed it. Look at this, sun coming through here. Can we block that up? There we go. This beautiful giant Coca-Cola puzzle. Back in the day, when I would do puzzles, I actually was very fond of puzzles. I haven't done any since because I just haven't had time. I would just, I have a closet back here that's a walk-in closet. I turned into my little puzzle room, and so I would sit in there and just do puzzles and watch little VHS movies and all that. And so now I don't anytime soon, but maybe I will. I'll turn this little area into a little puzzle area. We might just do that. So there's that, and I love it. It's cool, and it was quite frustrating, but also fun putting it together because it was unique. It was hard actually trying to figure out what piece went to where. Funny enough, because you're like, oh, you can easily tell what goes where, and like, funny enough, no, not really. The biggest struggle I had was, funny enough, was that yellow truck area and that fan. Those were the two frustratingest pieces of putting this puzzle together. Other than that like Santa area over there, that was kind of struggle bus, in all honesty. And and so, yeah. Other than that, it was pretty fun to put together. Also, didn't help with all these like women all over the photo, like all over. There was pictures of women. You would get confused with whose face went to where, and so I kind of got stuck in a few places. But then, moving on to the wall here of my signs, I have a bottle cap for Coca-Cola. I have a basic, your tires, a service station will check your tires and all that, but with Coke. And then my gas, oil, and Coca-Cola auto repairs. These two signs came from Hobby Lobby, and so did this one. But these two were bought on the same day. But then this one was bought on a vacation at a different Hobby Lobby. I was wrong. I went back and I looked, and this was not at the same Hobby Lobby. This was one in Indiana, the state of Indiana. These two were from Texas. This one was just from eBay. But actually, you know what? Quick fun story about that sign right there. I ordered a sign that was not that. I actually ordered a sign that kind of looked like that, but a little bit more bulb. Actually, it kind of looked like this. It was a button sign, but a little bit more bulbed than that one. And I bought it from the seller, but then that one shows up. I unwrap it, and I'm like, this is not the one I ordered. I ordered another one. And the woman got back to me. She was like, hey, sorry, I sent you the wrong sign. Don't worry, I'm going to mail you the same sign you ordered, and you can just keep that one. You get this one for free. I'm like, cool beans. But then 2 weeks went by, and I messaged her back. I was like, hey, when's that sign coming? And she's like, oh, it's always set. It's already set, and I was told it should have been there. I was like, well, it's not. And I've asked around, and I asked a lot of people, did you like not send the sign? She's like, I did. I don't know what to tell you. And immediately was cut off, and so I basically got gypped and got the wrong sign by some. But I still like it. Still good to add to the collection. So it's fine. I still got a button, a Coca-Cola button sign in the end. But I promise one day I'll get a nice big one to stick right there. I promise. So to wrap up the collection, we got a mini cherry Coca-Cola cherry can that's been shot by many bolt rounds. And so there's just a bunch. It just went through so many times. And so my friend gave it to me. He was like, hey, we were shooting Coke cans the other day. And I know you collect that. I don't know if you want this one. It got bullet holes through it. I was like, well, it's a cool story to tell someone if they ask, why do you have just a Coke can up here that's just like full of holes. And there's still a bit of dissolution. Yeah, and I think it's cool because the way it looks. And also the sound when your hands get like kind of stuck to it. So it's pretty cool. So I quite like it, and also it's one of my favorite. I like Coca-Cola cherry. Well, I like any kind of cherry drink. So it's a great little ad. And then, of course, I got this. This is from my sister. She drank one of these, and I saw it, and I was like, hey, do you care if I have it? She's like, sure, I don't care. And so I have this metal Coca-Cola, metal Coke bottle. I don't think they make these anymore, funny enough. So it's cool to have this in the collection. And then I have a Sprite and a Coke cap up on one of my favorite pieces, my beautiful Coca-Cola light-up phone. I'll show you the back. It sits on the stand. Its cord's over there, and then it has some LEDs, or not LEDs, like these. I'll say like filament lights, but they're plastic, and so they're just like wired. But it does work. It lights up. It's beautiful, and it's basically like the phone. It has the same like not LED, but like filament, like looking look to it. And so the lights light up. It's beautiful. It has a little jingle every time you boot it up, and quite nice in the collection. That was very expensive. It was 130 something, 120, maybe 130, 40 in that ballpark. My brain's telling me. I know it's past 100. I got it from Crazy Jake's, a beautiful store in Indiana. I absolutely love that store. And just a happy camper in general because I got it. And so it's a great piece. And I remember it was a good time because me and my sister, story time about that phone right there as I'm getting out of the way. We were bored one day in Indiana. Everyone was busy doing stuff. We were supposed to go somewhere, but we didn't. Everyone just wanted to stay in. Me and my sister, of course, the odd ducks who just don't like sitting and doing nothing with our time. We're just like, let's go do something. You know, yeah, before we have to go do stuff in the later in the night. She looks on her phone and she's just like, well, you want to go to this antique store? And I'm like, sure. Where is it? It's like, it's down the road. I was like, sure. So we took a walk was the best experience of my life because Crazy Jake's is one of my favorite stores of all time, other than the one we have here in PA. And so, yeah, it was a great time. And so I got a bunch of cool stuff and spent some good time with my sister. And so that is, I want to say, it for all the Coke stuff here. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the clip. I'm actually going to switch over to the kitchen to show you what else I have. Forgot to mention, I have this Dr. Pepper baseball cap my father got me for Christmas. Love it. And a little piece right here. This beautiful Coca-Cola plastic cover. It would go on a clock. That's the top of it, and then the bottom would be here. There'd be a square clock right below it on a metal frame. I got that from Crazy Jake's too, so I love it. Plastic. And so, absolutely love it. The reason why I came in the living room before I went to the kitchen is this. This is my 1960s Coca-Cola shirt. It's in some bad condition. It probably needs a wash, but I probably won't, just so I can keep its originalness to it. I pinned it to this big old picture frame because I had this big old picture frame and it fits perfectly. A little bit on there. It's a little off center. You can tell by that corner right there. There's a bit of white showing, but then there's not quite room. So, other than that, it's pretty cool because it's a very vintage shirt. You can tell, a little FYI, if you ever are looking for vintage shirts, a little tip. I don't know if I can show it. Let's see it. You might be. If you only see one stitch around the bottom and on the sleeves, like on these, there's two stitching. But if there's only one, that means that's an old school vintage tee. Back in the day, they thought for t-shirts, well, they should survive, so one stitch should hold them together. But no. That's what they only had back in the day. They only had one stitch. And so, they didn't last too long. But so nowadays, we get the two stitch on the sleeve. So that's where you see like kind of a line. And then like down here, like you see some like, I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. Two stitching right there. And so yeah, old school t-shirt. Love it. I absolutely love this shirt. And then, of course, on my shelf, I got this cup my friend stole from a Denny's. He's like, hey, I had an extra cup on my table when I got to Denny's. You want it? I'm like, sure. And so he grabbed it. And so now, moving on to the kitchen. Now in my kitchen, and now I'm about to show you more Coke crap. So I have 3 of these beautiful plastic Coke cups. They're not old, but I have them. I love these cups. I love these kinds of plastic cups. My dad had a few of these growing up, and I absolutely cherish these. So it feels good to feel old school. They're upside down because this microwave gathers dust quite a bit since I'm not quite in the kitchen all the time. Because I don't eat much some days because I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm not really in here cooking or making anything at all. And so there's that. But in my pantry, we're just going to scoot some stuff over real quick. I'm actually going to shove that in there. Oh my god, I love this. I haven't used it yet, but I have this beautiful giant Coca-Cola, oh, and I love this company. It's called Whirly. Whirly Drinks Works. And I love these because I have this Coca-Cola one. I don't know if I can pull her out. I think it's the same brand. Whirly? Nope. Never mind. And then I have this one. This Pepsi one. I love this Pepsi one. Got it from my work I work at, but oh my god, so big. I thought this was huge. Nope. Not one bit. And so I have this nice one. Problem is that this I can't pop off. I've tried everything to pop this sucker off and does not want to give. Oh, I love it so much. And honestly, I kind of want to drink from it because it's so cool and it's a pain in the rear to clean. So I might just throw it to the collection. But as for right now, it's fine just sitting in the cabinet until I have one of those days where I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm going somewhere. I might need a fat drink thing to bring. And so, yeah. I have 2 things from the Whirly company. I have that thing right there and then this. So I love it. But moving on to the cabinet area. Coke Central. So, yeah, okay. I'll pull these out real quick. I have 2 of these beautiful cups. I love these cups. I cherish them. I'm gonna go slow so I don't drop it. I have these beautiful, come on, focus now. You can't see it. There we go. These beautiful iced, like, clear glasses with the Coke bears as the handles, and then there's beautiful Coke. And then the bottle of Coke over there. I have 2 of these. Got from the beautiful store that I got Susie from, the big chest. And then I have 2 of these cups right here. I can turn the. Can I? Yes, I can. Got 2 of these. Like they kind of look like Fallout cups, but they're not. They're the Coca-Cola ones. And so there you go. And I got this unique one. It's just the same one of those, but it's by itself this pattern. So I love it. And then I got, funny story about these cups. The Coca-Cola Christmas ones. They're coffee mugs. Coca-Cola. But Christmas time, when I went to my friends for Christmas, a little get together. My friends know I love Coca-Cola. So they all went to a store, and when my name was pulled for everyone who wanted to get me a gift, they, well, of course, went to Coca-Cola. So they went to I think it's Five Below they went to, and 2 of my friends went off from each other. What is it? Hold on. What am I doing there? That's why. Hold on. There we go. How about now? There we go. I had a screw loose in my cabinet. And after they went to checkout, they came back to the car and they were just like, "What'd you get, Max?" Or me, Mr. M. "What'd you get, Mr. M?" And my one friend was just like, "Oh, I got him this cool Coca-Cola mug." And my other friend was like, "Oh, crap." And he's like, "What?" "I got him the same mug." And there it is right there. It was so hilarious because they didn't know that they got each other the same cup. And so I ended up with 2. And I don't mind because if this breaks, I at least have a spare. So I quite cherish these cups. But not gonna lie, I love my cups. But I really enjoyed this classic one. It's very old, very old. Well, not too old. It's from 1992. And I love this cup. Anytime I drink coffee, anything, I love this cup to death. It's my favorite coffee cup. I like this one right here. It's not Coke. It just has a deer on it. But I love this one because it's not too big. It can hold a nice drink, and it just fits in my giant man hands. And so I just cherish this cup. Even if it ever breaks, I will just solder off like the handle part and make it a thin cup, and I'll just use it as like a shot glass. And so that's all of the Coke cups in that cabinet. I'm getting a message. Hold on. No, I haven't tried to put it together yet. Do you want me to try? Okay. And, oh, there's the other cup and my clean dishes. These are clean. I just have a cup and a dish that aren't clean, so don't worry. Well, so, funny enough, moving on. These are the salt and pepper shakers that are in that little holder you saw on the one cabinet. This is what they look like. I only have one of these in the kitchen. I have a set in the office, but I had another set that my sister gave me, and it's only one. So it kind of just sits here on the stove as like a prop, because I will never use it. If I did, I'd probably put cinnamon in it, and this is the little holder right there. Oh, speaking enough, here's another. I probably will use this in the future. This is a plastic Coca-Cola cup from the dollar store, but I love it because it's brand new. Just needs some cleaning, and look at her. She's beautiful. So, cat food. And anyway, I got these cups right here. I got these from Crazy Jake's in Indiana when we went to it. I have 2 of these cups because if I don't have 2 of them, I'll be sad. Because if one breaks, at least I will have another. And so I like these cups. They're very unique. They're very tall. And I only collect unique pieces. So I have 2 of these. And so they sit here in my cabinet because there's no room in the main cabinet. And then my hoard upon hordes of Coca-Cola glasses, from small ones to tall ones, to ones with handles, to ones that are based on the can, to Christmas ones, to different color ones, to like clear ones with the handles that are not green. And so I have a bunch of these. Funny enough, this is my favorite one. I like this one in particular. I used to drink my energy drinks out of that one, and I cherished it. And so, yeah, all these. And then I quite like this one. This is from my work. Ah, beautiful. Enjoy Coca-Cola Christmas Tradition from 1997. I like these big fat, like, top ones. Like, they're very unique. I'll go slowly. There we go. Thank you, Santa. And so I have just a bunch of these. I think I have around 30 cups of Coca-Cola. And so it's very unique. And so, yeah, I have a bunch. So, to end this collection off with a bang, to the fridge, to end it off with my fridge magnets, I have 3 magnets from the Dr. Pepper Museum, and then 1 from, I think, just as a gift from someone. So I have this one, Dr. Pepper trademark, this beautiful sunrise, like, slick logo. I have this Coca-Cola one. It's just the button. Quite nice. Quite like it. I have this 10 to 4 Dr. Pepper Old Guy, good for life. And then I have this bottle cap white Dr. Pepper logo, which I think represents like the Diet Dr. Pepper, which is delicious, but not quite delicious. I think that's all the ones I have. Yes, it is. So I think that is the last of the soda collection, I'll call it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this collection. Been a minute since you've seen my face, hasn't it? Yeah, goatee update, by the way. I have facial hair now. I have this lovely goatee and crazy mustache that doesn't want to be a mustache. So I do hope you enjoyed this beautiful Coca-Cola collection. I love collecting Coke. Maybe in the future, if I ever get a home, I'll just have a room dedicated to Coca-Cola. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see another collection. I have many ones that haven't even seen the light of day. Like, for instance, my button collection. I have a collection of video game plushes up there. A little sneak peek. A bunch of video game plushes that I'd love to display, or actually show you guys if you ever want to see it. It's a pain to get them all up there, but if you all want to see that video, let me know, and I will take that sucker down, and I will show you. So let me know in the comments below, and I have a lot to show, so maybe I'll do another one of these soon, and I'll let you pick another one. So hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below and tell me what out of all my loony ass Coke, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi things you like. I'm probably going to answer this question before it goes in the comments. What's my favorite thing out of everything? And that's difficult. But if I had to say one thing that makes me smile anytime I see it, it's hard to say because all these pieces are unique and special and have memories. But if I had to say one, it's probably going to be this box set right here. This Coca-Cola box set right here. The very first thing I showed off in this collection with the tie on it. Very cool, very nice. And it's a beautiful display piece with this beautiful Coca-Cola ribbon. So, that's probably my favorite. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you did not mind this long video. So I'm going to stop talking, shut up, end the video here. And so, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, please, keep it easy, because it's mac and cheesy. See you and have a great night, everybody. Whoop-whoop!